Hello everybody, welcome to the 10 Cow Ranch. I'm Chris. I was going to go over an interesting subject that I've learned a little bit over the last couple years is mineral deficiency in cattle. I have just a small deal, I'm actually got 9 head of mother cows right now, and a few years ago I had 11 cows that year, and I come up with 4 of them open. That is devastating to a small, little one-horse operation like I've got around here. So I started learning some more about the mineral thing. In our country, the cattle are deficient in copper. And so they've developed, I think it was through liver samples about 10, 15 years ago, not, fairly recent, that the cattle were deficient in that. And our local feed supplier developed a blend of mineral for a supplement for the cows. So in a perfect world, those cows would have that mineral supplement in front of them all the time. That's not how it works for us. I start giving them this mineral supplement about this time of year because it's direct relationship to conception. So I always keep a block of trace mineral salt in front of them and this granule salt. And what's really odd to me is that some years I can't keep enough salt in front of them. And some years they eat hardly 1 or 2 bags through the whole spring season. So anyway, it's really windy, it's cold. So I stepped down the other side of the barn, but we're going to go out to the cows and I'll kind of go over more of what this salt and mineral program I've got going. So anyway, before we do that, please take a minute and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So we'll head out to the field right now. All right, so this is how my little setup works. I put a couple steel posts on each side of one of these half barrels, of course wired in there good, and dump this salt in this. So in our country, in Utah, we have a lot of red salt that's down from kind of the central part of the state. And I think that's kind of what the base product is made of on that. And then I put one of these salt blocks on there. So the bag has this tag with all the ingredients and stuff on it. And it talks about copper and all that stuff. And so, all right, so I showed the tag on that bag, and I truly don't know all the science behind it and all the numbers and percentages and all that kind of stuff. But for me, I just put some trust in the local feed supplier that they've done their homework and done the research for me. And this product's real common. It's a real popular thing for the guys in my area. So to talk about some history of that. So when I had that year that I had 4 open cows, we didn't do any granule salt supplement or mineral supplement. The guy I run with, he had 400 pairs or whatever, and we just didn't do it. And he had a lot of open that year too, and so for whatever reason, that was the year that we decided we better start looking at what we're doing. So for me, this time of year, it's January 1st right now, essentially first week in January. I try to get this salt and the mineral supplement in front of them right now. Of course, breeding season is going to be, we turn the bulls out in May, so that gets this mineral in their bodies build up for breeding season. Yeah, it'd be ideal if we had it in front of them all the time, but where we run out on the desert and then on the mountain, it's really not practical to do all the, to have it in front of them. It would be better. Yeah, it would be better operators if we did, but this seems to work. Last year, or the last probably several years, I probably should say, when I have the vet come over to check cows, last year I had an open one, and his response is, "Oh wow, she's open." And to me, that told me a lot. I've had the same vet for many years come out, and if he comes to my house and he's shocked to have one open one, that tells me that my program is getting better. So, because the one year we had him come, he had 4 open ones. So anyway, I think this is an improvement, especially, if you guys watching this or smaller cattle operation, you kind of need to do as much as you can right. And this salt program, mineral program I got going, I think is the right thing to do. So hopefully this will help someone. Please leave some comments. I'm sure if there's someone in Florida that's watching this, or someone in North Dakota that's watching this, I talked about copper a little while ago. They may have another mineral that is short in their area. And I think that's pretty common throughout probably the world, essentially, that certain places are short in certain things. But anyway, I think it's interesting. I hope sharing this with somebody can help, and please leave some comments. Please subscribe. The channel here has only been running for about 3 weeks, and I've had some great comments, some great growth on the channel. I asked everyone to subscribe a minute ago. I ask you again to do that. The subscribers and the watch, the views has been fantastic. So thank you for everybody watching, and hopefully we can get this channel off the ground. Have a good night.